Are you a small business owner like myself? And have you been searching for a video on YouTube on how to improve your strategy, your approach, on making sure that your business or your small business will turn into a big business in 2025? If this is a topic that resonates to you as much as it resonates to myself, come and join me. Let's talk about some strategies that I want to share with you as a fellow small business owner. And by the way, did you know that the statistic shows that 20% of small businesses fail in their first year? Don't be a statistic and have a plan, have a good game plan for 2025. Join me as I share with you my tips and tricks for small business owners that will apply for myself, and this is why I'm creating this video for you. So join me and let's enjoy today's topic. Number one of the tips or one of the strategy for small business owner is to really start with clear business plan. You have to have a roadmap for growth and clarity of direction. A lot of small business owners, I can speak for myself, everything is trial and error. We go through stages, so many stages of making a lot of mistakes, from the choices of designing or provider for website, whatever you need for your small business setup, location. It is really a big problem because we really go through so many changes and so many decision making. And one of the things that I've learned as a small business owner is number one, I need to have a clear business plan and a roadmap for growth and clarity of direction. Now, if I can share my advice to you on this, I think in my case as a small business owner for offering sales coaching courses and many other courses, I offer 11 courses in my program. This resonates to me in a sense where I need to be very clear with the roadmap of where I would like to take my sales coach business into what direction. Would I be doing business to business? Would I be doing small groups? Would I be doing individual training? Would the business be going to international market? Should I be looking at the roadmap to traveling as part of my sales coaching, or would just stick to online courses? So I'm just sharing an example. That for me is my roadmap that I'm very clear with as I set up my small business. So we do have a lot of viewers in this channel who are also small business owners. And I think one of them is actually a small business owner that owns a salon and at the same time owns a cleaning business, window cleaning business. So this is something that should be interesting also for viewers who are small business owners, but at the same time, in my opinion, small business owners have a lot of advantages because you can always create an ecosystem within your small business that is not your conventional corporate approach or your conventional uniformed approach or system that may not be working anymore, but because it's a corporate practice across the board, that has to be the practice, if you know what I'm trying to say here as an example. So that's, I think, the first tip to me is very useful for small business owners because it really reminds you that because you're a small business owner, you're going to start really small and really from the very, very bottom, including myself, is to really understand and be very clear with your business plan, and your growth plan should be very clear, and basically it has to have a clarity with the direction. And number two, guys, my second tip for small business owners is prioritize sales and customer acquisition. This is probably one of my favorite in this entire, I like all of them, but this is one of the strategy that I like most. And the simple reason for that is I'm a salesperson. I've spent 25 years in sales, and that's the craft that I've mastered through experience, through time, and through a lot of mistakes and failures and a lot of victories. So, as a small business owner, one of the very important factor to think about all the time, it doesn't matter what's the nature of your business, is you need to prioritize your sales and customer acquisition. Because clearly, if there's no sales, there's no revenue. So let me share with you one tip that I believe is coming from a place of a salesperson in me. What you can do as a small business owner is to offer an irresistible introductory customer discount or promotion or a referral incentive. Let me give you one example. With my sales coaching business, right? I'm offering online sales coaching course and many other courses, 11 courses in my program. As a startup company, as a small business, one of the sales and customer acquisition I have in my program is I offer $100 credit for every referral of a newly signed up company or student or organization. That's one. So that's an example of attracting your initial or your first customer. And I think this is something a lot of small business should really pay attention to, because as a new business or as a small business, there we are really at the very beginning, or maybe at the first year, we're really just spending money. It's all the money is coming out on a lot of initiatives. We're just practically spending a lot of money, and of course, eventually, when we invest money on marketing campaigns, and for instance, any initiative for sales and customer acquisition, it's gonna be worth it, because you need to build up a very good clientele. You need to build up a lot of sales acquisition or client acquisition, because that will be the backbone of your business, whether you're small or you're big. But in this case, we're talking about small business owners. Next one, guys, another strategy. This will be the third strategy. Build a strong online presence. I think the beauty of the technology or the era that we live in now is there's the social media aspects where we can actually have a great use of in terms of making a promotion or putting our name out there, putting our brand out there. To share with you, in my case, I have just finally finished my website design. The designer and myself have worked on it for a little while, went through a lot of different ways to make sure that my online presence for my website will really attract and really represent my brand, and really I should be able to sell my profile to the client who's looking for a sales coach or a corporate sales coach like myself. Eventually, I would have, apart from a website, again, if you're a small business owner, I would recommend start with a website. Yes, there is Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, and many others. But I would say if you can really have a website, because the website would really speak more about yourself, about your brand. And you can also put so many testimonies, a lot of information in there that would help your brand to be present. The online presence also is going to be more professional. Of course, secondary online presence would be in the likes of Instagram, Facebook, and many others. So make sure that if you're a small business owner, you look into how present are you online. And the beauty about online presence is you can really basically promote your brand the way you want to. in a way where maybe you want to create a Facebook and you can just do daily updates on the growth or promotion and many others that are related to your small business. In my case, I've stick to a very good website right now, which I link to my YouTube channel so that all my clients who would be interested to read about me and read about what my clients in the past would have to say about me or my previous colleagues, bosses, mentors, and many others that I've worked with, they can access that. And of course, from there, I would have put my sample videos on my YouTube channel that my clients would be able to access through my website to my YouTube channel, where I have all the videos that I'm using as a sample for my small business. So think about that. If you're a small business owner and you feel like you can set up a YouTube channel that focuses on basically documenting all the samples, all the materials that you sell, you can integrate that with your website. And those two, in my opinion, those two are very good online presence because you have a very good website that details everything and then integrate that with your YouTube channel where you have videos that basically speaks to your client, just like how I speak to you on my videos. Number 4, know your target audience. Okay, your strategy number 4 is to know your strategy audience. Like, you know the saying, you market to everyone, you market to no one. I think I can connect this to small YouTube channels like myself. I believe that YouTube channels or YouTube content creators, we are like small business owners. I feel like because there's monetization and many others involved if you succeed in YouTube. So therefore, this is also an example of a small business. So it's also very important for us to succeed. In order for us to succeed, we also need to be able to market to everyone. But we should be able to know our market. We should be able to know our target audience. Now, as a small business owner, whatever product you're selling, you need to identify and you need to be very clear who is your target audience. I've given an example earlier on of the 2 subscribers that I'm aware of are small business owners. One of them owns a salon, and the other one is a window cleaning business owner. So I'm very sure that these 2 small business owners that we have in our community are also aware of their target audience. And how do you know your target audience? Number 1, as a small business owner, you do your competitive analysis report. You need to identify it within your competitor. The good thing is everything can be accessed online. You can do your research first before you set up everything. And I guess every small business, there's a lot of research that you have to conduct. And one of which is really understanding who is your target audience. Because the most important thing is to identify who's your target audience, and only from that point that you will be able to really navigate and basically zoom in to the exact audience that you want to sell your product to or your services. So these are the first 4 tips I want to share with you. And there will be part 2 of this video. There will be upcoming tips related to this topic, which will help small business owners like myself. If you like this, go to the next video. It's coming up. It's the part 2 of this series where we learn how to use our sales technique and how we will succeed in 2025 as small business owners. I'll see you guys on the next one. Just click the next video. Bye.